D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, in the between time, I'm going to give some shouts out to the early birds, starting with dun, dun, dun. T-Man. What's up, T-Man? What it do? Serena Santiago. What's up? Julie. What's up? Sebi. Golf Surfer. King Butch. Giggle Bunny. Beverly Smith. What's up, Bev? Jay Norris. What's up? Biggie. Avery Holmes. Brenda Turner. Don Don. Okay, a few more. Let a few more y'all get in here, then I'm gone. I'm going to take off. Flavor in Your Ear TV. Golf Surfer. Benson Moo 74. Can't get right. St. Louis in the house. All right, fam, going in. Put a pick up of my subject. Man, more bad news in hip hop. So Jay-Z is now being accused of essaying a girl that was 13 years old with Diddy more than 2 decades ago. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up, fam. I'm just gonna call a strike and a ball a ball. I find this hard to believe. Now I know some of y'all can't stand Jay-Z. Y'all don't like him at all. And you don't care what happened to him. In fact, you want something to happen to him. But I just find this very difficult to believe. Jay-Z has been added in a civil lawsuit that accuses both him and Sean Diddy Combs of allegedly essaying a 13-year-old girl in 2000. This is according to an NBC News report. The lawsuit filed by Texas-based attorney Tony Bugsby was originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York and listed Diddy as the defendant. NBC News reports it was refiled on Sunday to include Jay-Z, whose full name is Sean Carter. The accuser is ID'd as Jane Doe in the suit. The assault allegedly happened after she was driven to a party after the MTV Video Music Awards. Let me just stop right there, fam. I'm just having trouble with this. How was the 13-year-old driven to the music awards? Oh, okay. This is the girl that alleged in the lawsuit, the original lawsuit, that she was driven to the MTV Music Awards and claimed that a bodyguard introduced her to Diddy. Somehow she ended up at a party, and she said, and she accused Diddy of assaulting her. Now she's saying that Jay-Z was part of that also. Uh, Jay-Z is a big name. You know, that ain't just no regular person. Why wasn't Jay-Z mentioned initially? You know, that's as big as you get. Why wasn't Jay-Z name mentioned in the original lawsuit? Did she forget? Or she just remembered? Or, you know, what's going on here? In October, Tony Bugsby vowed to file multiple cases on behalf of alleged victims of Diddy. That is, in addition to the nearly 20 other civil cases and the criminal charges of sex trafficking and more from the feds that Diddy is fighting. Damn, 20 other civil cases. And then you got the criminal charges, which is the biggest thing. Of the half dozen complaints from Diddy's accused actions between 1995 and 2021, filed in federal court in New York under the Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act, one of them was a 19-year-old female and one was a 16-year-old boy. Diddy has repeatedly denied all accusations against him. On November 27th, a federal judge rejected his most recent bid to be released from New York City's Metropolitan Detention Center before his 2025 trial. Arrested in mid-September on racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution charges that could see him in prison for life if found guilty. Diddy's trial is set to start on May 5th, 2025, putting up a $50 million bond plus other guarantees. Diddy saw two previous bail efforts stymied in September. Family, I don't know how guilty Diddy is other than what he did to Cassie. I know that he did whoop on Cassie. He's absolutely guilty of that. All these other cases that they're trying to charge him with, I'm not saying, you know, I'm just not sure that I'm not convinced that he did all of this stuff. I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced. And I do believe that some people are lying. Is it possible that he did some of these things? Yes. But all of these things, no. Absolutely not. I do not believe that. I think some of these people are just trying to get a check. Jay-Z is a calculating dude. Jay-Z moves with caution. He's not reckless at all. It is very hard for me to imagine that Jay-Z would put his freedom and his career and his reputation and his family on the line, messing around with a 13-year-old girl. One could argue that a lot of these rumors have been pervasive in regards to Diddy, but not Jay-Z. Never heard anything like that remotely. And I'm gonna tell you something too, fam. This is really, really, really unfortunate. Now I get it, fam. If it don't matter how big you are, it don't matter how famous you are. If you violate members of our community, you need to be dealt with. I got that, and I believe that. But I don't believe this. I'm just saying, fam. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. I'm just saying, I don't believe it. Here Jay-Z is, he's at a billionaire status. He's been making all the right moves. He's a major player in the NFL, with him being at the helm of directing how the halftime show go down, which is the biggest single concert in the world. So now all of this is in jeopardy based on an accusation. Keep in mind, fam, these are people who don't have to take nothing. It's women lined up around any corner you can think of. If them dudes make a phone call and say, all right, line them up, it's going to be a line of their choice. They ain't got to take nothing. If a 13-year-old was violated by anybody, where were the parents? How do a 13-year-old end up in New York City at the MTV Music Awards inside of a limousine with strangers? If anybody going down, they need to start with the parents. I get it, fam. I get it. SAN is not really about cooperation. It's about the thrill. It's the taking. It's the being aggressive. It's the, it's being violent. It's being um, it's being controlling, being in control. But I just don't think this man would put his life on the line like that. We're talking 2020 and 2020. Hold on, let me back up. Not 2020. What year was that? 2000. We're talking the year 2000. Now, I ain't trying to put the man business out there. But the man ain't got it. I just don't believe the man would do something like that. And he ain't got to take nothing. The man ain't got to take nothing. So I'm not gonna take this and run with this, fam. I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm gonna tell you something, fam. Like, and this is not me trying to choose celebrity and money and fame and access and power over justice. But it just seems to me that every single time we get somebody who represents Black culture, that's from the culture, who actually, especially one who invests in the culture, it seems that there is some type of effort to take them down, to break them down. And one of the things that is used most often is allegations of sexual misconduct. Allegations that in most cases are never proven. It's just he say, she say. It's absolutely no evidence. Nowhere else in the criminal justice system can you get away with something so frequently destroying people's lives than just throwing out an accusation of sexual assault. Nowhere else. If you say this person murdered, okay, where's the evidence? We need a smoking gun. Where's the knife? Where's the murder weapon? If you say this person embezzled some money, okay, there got to be a paper trail. Well, where the money at? Well, where did it land? Who had the money? Show us the we got to see some electronic transactions. Okay, what did you buy? How'd you get this car? We got to see the stuff that they bought. We got to see some type of proof. There has to be some proof. If you say the man stole my car, okay, well, let me see the car. Let me see a picture of the dude in the car. Did we catch him in the car? Do we have some stuff that you own from the car? When you came to his house, did he have a radio? Did he have the radio from your car? Do we have your tires and your wheels from your car? Does he have a bumper? Does he have a bumper sticker? We need some evidence. Where is the evidence? Anybody can make an accusation, but these the other type of accusations that get people put in prison for life, have people get their careers torn down, destroyed, their reputations destroyed, even when they are exonerated. That stain follows them oftentimes for the rest of their life. Because there's always somebody who wants to believe, or someone who hates them enough to throw that accusation in their face. And that is one of the worst things you can ever be accused of. Sexually violating a human being. It is one of the worst things you can ever be accused of. And even worse when it's a minor. And if you do it, you should pay. You should. But there needs to be some evidence, man. There needs to be some proof. You shouldn't be able to just throw an accusation out there and ruin somebody's career, tarnish somebody's image, destroy somebody's family. That's an accusation that can't be overturned. You can exonerate them criminally. They can be exonerated. Legally, they can be exonerated. But what about spiritually? What about emotionally? What about mentally? I'm not buying it, fam. I don't think the man. I'm just going by watching how Jay-Z move. I'm giving him the benefit of doubt. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of doubt. I'm giving him the benefit of doubt. Just the way, and I ain't talking about the way Jay-Z moves now. I'm talking about the way Jay-Z have been moving for a long time. Obviously, when he was younger, he was a little bit wilder. All of us were a little wilder, you know, a little more untamed, unrefined when we were younger. But even then, Jay-Z made better decisions than most people his age, than most his contemporaries. Even then, he was moving at a better pace than most. You saw how Jay-Z handled that situation with Solange in that elevator. Jay-Z like, nah, man, I ain't, first of all, I don't do that. I don't get down like that. I don't think it was just about, I'm not going to hit her because I got too much to lose. I think it was because there are some people who got a whole lot to lose and they have the type of temperament, you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. Point blank, period. I don't give a damn who you is. I don't care what your gender is. Hit me, I'm going to hit you back. But somehow, some way, he refrained from swinging on that woman who was going upside his head. That's the type of temperament Jay-Z has had for a long time. He thinks things through. He's more calculating. He's not a reckless dude. And you got to be reckless to be a grown-ass man and have sex with a 13-year-old girl. That is reckless behavior. Maisha Shad says, Willie, are you friends? I'm acquaintances with Jay-Z. I wouldn't say that we're friends. You know, I know Beyonce better than I know Jay-Z. But Beyonce is like family. So I wouldn't necessarily say that me and Jay-Z are friends. But I do know him and I have watched how he moves. And I can say, just like I know Puffy and I've watched how Puffy moves and I've heard things about Puffy, and I could be honest with y'all about my assessment of the accusations against Diddy. I can be the same way with Jay-Z. I don't have to be neutral. I ain't got no problem picking a side if I feel like this is the side that I need to be on. If that's the right side, I just put a post up an hour ago where this lady, R.I.P. Monique Scott, was murdered in Florida by the police, gunned down. She called the police for help. She was having a mental episode. She called the police and she hung up before she gave her last name. The police shows up, knocks on her door. She don't answer. The police goes around her apartment building and he sees her. She's walking toward him in slow-mo with a knife hanging by her side. He tells her to stop. She continues towards him. She didn't charge him. She just was walking toward him. The man could have easily just got on out of the way. He could have easily just got out the way. He could have easily pulled out a taser and shot her. He could have zapped her with the taser. Okay, let's say he pulled the gun. Okay, he pulled the gun. He could have easily shot her in the leg. Okay, let's say he don't want to shoot her in the leg. He could have easily just shot one time. Why did he have to shoot that lady 3 times? If you that damn scared, you need to be somewhere else. You don't need to be a police officer. You that big of a coward, you can't handle a woman that's having a mental episode, that's walking in slow motion with a damn knife. Y'all got non-lethal devices that come with your job. How come you don't use them more often? I get it. Some of y'all, well, come with me with a knife, then I'm just going to have to do what I got to do. Yeah, that all sound good till it happened to your people. That sound good till it happened to one of your family members. And for some of y'all, that don't matter either, because some of y'all so damn selfish, you don't give a damn what happened to anybody, as long as it don't happen to you. I ain't got no problem picking a side if I think it's right. When I saw the Cassie video, I saw what happened with Diddy. I saw what he did. I ain't had no problem saying, okay, he did that. He got to be punished for that. But by the same token, I ain't got no problem picking a side saying, I do not believe all of these accusers. I don't believe all of them. And I don't know which ones to believe, but I do know all of them are not telling the truth. I do know some people are lying. I do know that some of them people was there for a freak off, and they liked it. They liked getting freaky. And getting freaky is not a crime. Being freaky alone is not a crime. Yeah, you take something, yeah, that's a crime. You force somebody, that's a crime. But any of these people, most of these people, I do believe if they even was at a freak off, they willingly participated. Y'all really think Diddy run around here a billionaire forcing people to have sex? A billionaire forcing? It's too many people that are lined up to do it for free. Family, I'm not about to kill somebody. I'm not about to kill somebody. I'm not about to kill anybody, a man or a lady, approaching me in slow motion with a damn knife. And I'm a good 15 feet away from them. I got the power. I got my vest on. I got my gun. They got a knife. I'm going to win that fight no matter what happens. If it come down to it, I'm going to win. So let me try to make it home, but also let me try to make sure that this person make it home too. It ain't got to be me against them. If I'm a community servant and I show up at somebody's door because they called me for help, I go out there and I show up for that. I show up to help that person. I'm there to help. I'm not there to kill them if they don't follow my commands. If they don't do exactly what I want them to do, if they raise their voice and curse me in Jesus' name, I'm not there to kill them. I'm there to make sure that I de-escalate the situation and get them the help that they need. That's why I'm there, to help, not to harm. But a lot of these cops, they show up. You can call the police and they show up there and they treat you like you the damn suspect. You call the police for help, you end up in a body bag. Nosy neighbor say Jay not dumb. I just don't think, yeah, fam, I don't think Jay is that dumb. That's all I'm saying. You know, a lot of things are possible, right? A lot of things are possible. I'm just saying, I don't think the man did it. Just like some of y'all thinking, just like y'all got y'all opinion that y'all think he did it, I got my opinion that I think he didn't do it. Now, what makes your opinion more valid than my opinion? Based on his character, based on the way I've seen him move over the 25 plus years that I've known him, I don't think he did it. Just like you know people and you've been around people, you see how they move, you know their character. And if they got accused of something, you can make an assessment of guilt or innocent. And you're going to make an assessment of guilt or innocent. I got the right to do the same thing. I don't think he did it. I don't think he's guilty of it. I know this is what some of y'all been looking for. I know some of y'all been wanting Jay-Z to go down. I know y'all can't wait to see him go down. I know it. I know it. I read the comments. I've been reading the comments for the last, I don't know how many years on social media. A lot of y'all want to see Jay-Z ruined. Got me one. I want to remind y'all that the block party is started. The block party has started. If you come on here talking any kind of slick stuff, any nonsense, I'm blocking you. Just like that. Ain't no second chances. You got one time. Man. Now, who said this? I am Noon says, until he's arrested and charged, I don't have any thoughts about it. Okay, what's going to change if he's arrested and charged? Like, what's really going to change? Because just because somebody is arrested and charged don't mean that they're guilty. Some of us think that, oh, he arrested, he must have did it. They must have really got something. Man, people get arrested and charged every single day who are innocent. Chemo says the music industry is a secret society to manipulate people to thinking they can be creative to make their own music. Huh? Huh? All right, you come in here with your spam, I'm blocking you. I'm put you in timeout right there. I'm just with the spam, I'll put you in timeout. Maybe you don't know. Somebody said, "Why are you so hostile when it comes to Jay-Z?" Hostile. That's what you got out of that? I think I'm more hostile about watching, all of these prominent black men go down. These prominent black men being publicly lynched in the media. That's disturbing to me, and I know it's not happenstance. Yeah, some of these guys do it to themselves. I get that. That's true. Some of these guys do it to themselves. But for others, there's something more cynical at play. Paul Harrison, this is only an accusation. However, a person is known or judged by the company they keep. Jay and Diddy are attached by the hip. Why would an honest citizen keep company with the killer? Just saying. That's a fair assessment. That's a fair question. Um, that's a fair question. Um, every day, and I know some of y'all are going to try to say this is a false equivalency, but every day, uh, nurses and doctors go to these hospitals and practice malpractice, and they cover up crimes every single day. Your loved ones die on the operating table or die in the hospital because they got the wrong medicine or they got the wrong part cut out or they got the wrong operation, and they die on the operating table, and it's hush, hush, hush. So just giving you another example of how people do hang out with killers, hang out with unscrupulous people. If you really want to know the truth, if you really want to just break it all the way down, you can break it all the way down and talk about how, people who have all kinds of degrees work at major corporations that spill that release airborne chemicals that kill people over time. People getting cancer. You got people that work in pharmacies all over this country, uh, giving people the wrong dosages. People are dying. You got pharmaceutical reps. It's a whole lot more people who work in the private sector than artists who hang out with killers. You got these people making these cell phones. They got radiation, all kinds of stuff going on with these cell phones that they know is slowly killing people. But we still buying the cell phones from them. We're customers. All of us are customers. We still going to get jobs for those companies. If you work at a grocery store, you selling people food that you know is killing them. That food got chemicals in it. You selling people food that you know is killing them. And when the owner of the grocery store comes by and checks his traps every once a year or twice a year, you can't wait to stand up there and cheese with him and take a picture. If you've ever worked at a fast food restaurant like I have, you selling people food that you know, you're serving people food that you know is going to kill them, it's going to give them high blood pressure, it's going to give them high cholesterol, that's going to clog their arteries, they're going to die. So if you really just really want to break it down, all of us rub shoulders with killers. If you really want to break it down. A lot of these other jobs that people have and these other careers that people have, they just don't get the scrutiny that the music industry gets. And the music industry obviously gets it because you're dealing with brands, you're dealing with people who are on TV all day, on the radio all day, on social media all day. Their faces are plastered on billboards all over the world. So that person stands out more. It's easier to examine that person, take inventory of that person's life and break it all the way down and make an opinion about that particular person. But what about all of these other corporations that we do business with, that we work for? You look at the airline industry. The airline industry is one of the biggest scams in all of the country, in all of the world. It's a big old racket. And sometimes people die. When people die on those planes, they die by the hundreds because a lot of times they overlook safety procedures. Look at what's happening right now with United Healthcare. Their CEO died, just got killed, but before he got killed, he was at the helm of an insurance agency whose policy was to delay, deny, and defend claims that sick people who were suffering, made against the company. These are people who bought their policies, paid their policies up. And when the time came for them to use those services, they were denied. Many of them suffered and suffered a slow death. Many of them are still suffering, and many of them died because they could not get life-saving treatments, tests, procedures, surgeries. So that's one death versus thousands and thousands and thousands of people. But we're doing business with the insurance companies. We got our insurance policies and we're making them richer. They're killers. They're bigger killers than Diddy would ever even could dream of. If Diddy could just lay back and dream of killing, he couldn't kill as many people as the insurance companies kill. You put your family in hospice. Put your family member in hospice. When your family member die, the nurse, I'm talking about home care hostage. Home care hospice. Put your family member in hospice at your house. When your family member passes, the nurse is going to get there as fast as she can or he can. And you know why they're going to get there that fast? So they can get any unused medicine. So they can take back with them so they can sell it. They're going to get that. What do they call? What's the medicine called that numbs the pain? What's that medicine that they always use? You know, when you're really in pain and you need you need a dose of that medicine. What is that medicine called? No, it's not oxycodone. Morphine. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Morphine. They're there to get that morphine, fam, before your family member can even have their head covered. They trying to get the morphine so they can take it and sell it. Family, we are surrounded by killers. These street killers that we see, these dudes on the streets, man, they ain't got nearly the type of power to take life like these people in these corporations got. They take life legally. Calvin Ant says, 13 years old, how did this alleged incident get swept under the rug for 24 years? I think the first question is, did it even happen in the first place? Did it happen in the first place? And if it did, what proof do you have? For those of you who think that you shouldn't have to have proof for a sexual allegation, then you should have the same energy for murder or a fight, a simple fight. You should have the same energy for a robbery, a burglary, embezzlement, a hit and run. Oh, you, sir, come with us. You've been accused of hitting and run. Okay, I hit and run who? Hit who? My car in perfect condition. What you talking about? Such said you hit them and ran. Well, yeah, okay, all right. Well, where is the evidence? We're talking about crimes. These cases, these people go both ways. It's not just about an accuser. It's also about It's not just about the person that's being accused. It's also about the person. I mean, it's not about the person who's accusing. It's also about the person who's being accused. So once you're accused, that it don't matter. Just all it takes is an accusation and you guilty. See, all that sound good until it happened to you or your family members or one of your friends. It all sounds good until it happened to you or your people. They ask for proof for everything else except sexual assault. You got to have proof. You can't just say somebody did something. You got to have proof. Isn't that what they say in court, in the courtrooms? The lawyer tell you in a heartbeat, what evidence do you have? Before lawyers will represent you, you go to a lawyer and you say, this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. If you tell a lawyer you got in a car accident, the lawyer going to say, what proof do you have? Do you have a police report? Okay, fine, check. What kind of damage to your car? Oh, I ain't had no damage to my car. Oh, no damage to your car and you got in a car accident? Well, what about your body? Anything hurt? Yeah, but okay. Oh, let me see the medical reports. I didn't get no medical reports. Now wait a minute, man. So you got in a car accident. Your car ain't got no damage. You was injured, you say, but you didn't go to the doctor. Man, I can't do nothing with that. You go to the courthouse and you say, you go to the police station and you say, police, Mr. Police, I want to report a kidnapping. Okay. Who's missing and who do you suspect did the kidnapping? My daughter is missing and I think this guy is the one that did it. Okay, you think that guy is the one who did it. You think you know who did it. Yes. Now they're going to go to that person's house. They're going to go look at that person. And they're going to investigate that person. Because they're looking for proof. And if they don't find your loved one at that house or nearby that house, if they don't find some clues, some evidence, they're not going to charge that person. They need evidence. They need a confession. If there's no physical evidence, then a confession. They need a confession. And sometimes confessions don't even work because somebody can say, I was just talking big. I was just talking. I was just trying to sound big and important. I was just bragging, but I didn't do it. Or I was scared of this or that and I confessed because they scared me. You need evidence. And I said this about Diddy too. I said, you need evidence. That's why when I saw the Cassie video, I said, well, they got evidence right there. That's evidence. He did that. We know for sure he did that. We can see him. That's him. He did that. And I said he needed to be punished for that. So I got the same energy for Jay-Z. Where is the evidence? Julie and Jay say, y'all hate Jay-Z so much, but Pac went to jail for RAPE. Yeah, and I still don't believe Pac did what he was accused of doing. You're talking about Tupac Shakur. He could pick him out. Hell, they picked him out. Pac was so hot, they was picking him out. I think what Pac went wrong is he left the girl in the room with the dudes, and they did what they did to her. The girl was feeling some type of way because she felt that Pac should have protected her. And Pac was like, man, she for the streets. You know, she ain't my responsibility. She a grown woman. She know what's going on. If she don't want to be here, all she got to do is get up and leave. She stayed. I do believe that some of them dudes probably got a little overexcited and they handled her like a rag doll. And she felt some type of way about that. So she went after the big name because Pac is the only one who went to jail. And Pac wasn't even in the room. But he is the only one who went to jail. You'll never get me to believe that Pac took no sex from no woman. Pac was a complex guy. He was a walking contradiction. But he did not hate women. You got to hate a woman to violate a woman sexually. You got to hate a woman to do that. Ace Spade says Willie D can't defend everyone just because they're black. Man, I get on here and you must don't follow me. You must don't know. Or you just being picky. You just picking and choosing what you want to say. Like, I call a strike and a ball a ball. I get off on if you're wrong, you're wrong. Point blank, period. If I think you're right, I'm gonna say I think you're right. If I say I think you're wrong, I'm gonna say I think you're wrong. Look, what makes your opinion more valuable than my opinion? That's what I want to know. Because some of y'all got opinions too. And when my opinion don't match y'all opinion, y'all feel some type of way about it. But when y'all opinion don't match my opinion, I don't feel some type of way about it because I know we're not a monolith. I know we all don't think alike. I know we all don't believe in the same thing. We don't all have the same values. I want to know what makes you think your opinion is more valuable than mine. Because I don't think my opinion is more valuable than yours. I'm just sharing my opinion. All right, fam, we got a statement from Jay-Z. My lawyer received, okay, I'm going to let y'all see this statement. Let me share this statement with y'all. Okay. Here we go now. Here we go. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger. Okay. So I'm reading this at the same time y'all reading it. Here's a statement from Jay-Z. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Bugsby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. No, sir. I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These allegations, these alleged victims, would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to such a deplorable human, Mr. Bugsby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by the ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me. If not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. That's Jay-Z's statement following the lawsuit that accused him of SN a 13-year-old girl with Diddy. All right, fam, what y'all think about the statement? What y'all think about the statement? Lotta, that sounds concrete. Eric Hernandez says he's got 100 problems. Serena Santiago says, I believe him. Destroyer says, ever wonder when they want to take certain people down, they always use minors? You know why minors are often used? Because they know that's the one thing that people say, man, minors are innocent. Minors are innocent. So it's believable when it comes to minors as opposed to elderly, right? Our elderly and our minors are the most vulnerable of our population. So if you say minor, everybody knows that is disgusting. So it's easy to gain sympathy because also a lot of adults were violated as minors, and they know that connection there. They know there's a psychological connection and a psychological compassion for abuse of minors. They know. So yeah, JT Reeves, they're gonna have to prove it now, because it's gonna be a different story this time around. See, uh, that's the type of energy you should have when you're innocent. That is the type of energy you're supposed to have when you're innocent. That's the type of energy. I'm not saying, fam, that something couldn't happen to a 13-year-old. I'm not saying that a celebrity or anybody couldn't take advantage of a 13-year-old. We've seen it in the past where minors have been exploited by people with great means. We've seen that. So I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying I don't believe that Jay-Z did it based on the way that I've seen Jay-Z move from a distance. I'm just saying, I don't believe that he would do something like that. I don't think Jay-Z is that stupid. I don't think he's stupid at all, but I damn sure don't believe he's that stupid. I just, fam, what I don't understand is how do some people hate Jay-Z more than they hate Donald Trump? That's what I want to know. Because I don't see this type of vitriol for Donald Trump. This dude is a 34-time felon. He's been actually accused and actually found liable in an SA case, violating a woman. This dude tried to overthrow the government. How is it that some of y'all hate Jay-Z more than you hate Donald Trump? I just don't understand it. I can get it, whatever your reasons for hating Jay-Z is, whatever. But I just haven't came around to hating Jay-Z that much. I just haven't came around to hating him like that. Why do y'all hate Jay-Z so much? I just don't see what he's done to deserve as much hate as he gets. I don't understand that. Now I know some of us, we don't like to see black folks in a big high position. I know some of us, when we see that happening, we hate black people because black people ain't supposed to be at the top. They're not supposed to call their own shots and be billionaires and be selling art and being able to buy art and own private planes and stuff. So I know some of us, we look at that like, and they're not supposed to have a family intact, like be married and kids and love them and everything. They're not supposed to have that type of life. So I know some of us don't like him for that reason. I get that. But what did he do? Like, what did he do to make you hate him so much? I know he's had some business dealings with people, with artists and his business partners that didn't go well for others or whatever. It didn't work out for him or whatever. I know that's happening, but that's their business. What does it have to do with you? What makes you hate him so much? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if y'all help me out here, fam. Somebody help me out. Let's see. Like, what did he do to you? Because if it's just about messing over somebody and not giving somebody what they owed or what they would do, well, why y'all don't say nothing about the people who stroked the checks for Jay-Z, who actually stroked the checks to him? Why y'all ain't saying nothing about, why y'all not on the NFL commissioner like that? Why y'all don't be going after, the big executives at Universal like that? Sony dudes, why y'all don't go after them people like that? I'm just trying to figure out, fam, what did Jay-Z do to some of you to have such vitriol for him the way that y'all do? Like I said, I know he's had some dealings with artists and business people. I know he had a situation with Damon Dash, who is a good dude. I think Damon is a good dude. I like Damon a lot. But that's Damon and Jay-Z business. Some of y'all hate Jay-Z more than Damon hate him. Some of y'all give the excuse that y'all say, well, y'all don't like because y'all don't like what he did to Damon. Some of y'all hate him more than Damon hate him. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why? Why? What is it? And why y'all don't talk about some of these other folks who are not black, who y'all go to their platforms every day? Y'all don't say nothing about them. Why y'all don't get at the Google executives? How come y'all don't be getting at the Instagram executives and the Facebook executives? Why y'all don't be talking about them? Y'all on the apps, on their apps, talking about what Jay-Z ain't doing for the black culture and what he did and what did this, that, and the third, and who did this and who ain't doing this and who ain't doing that. While y'all on these folks' platforms complaining about what other black people ain't doing. Why y'all don't go this hard on Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner, or the dude over the NBA dude, the commissioner for the NBA, or the NHL, or NBL? MLB, Major League Baseball. Yeah. Why y'all don't be going at them people like that? Terminator X says, so you really don't know about Jay-Z's son and other daughter he doesn't claim. Seriously. No, I don't. And it ain't my business. No, I don't. No, I don't know about Jay-Z's other son or his other daughter. And it ain't my business. Some of y'all got family members. Some of y'all don't even know who your own daddy is. Some of y'all own daddy don't claim y'all, and y'all love him more than you love your own self. Some of y'all got issues right there in your own family, and you forgiving people in your own in your family. But you that invested in a stranger? Come on, man. It don't make sense to me. If you can make it make sense, I'm all ears. Got me one. Got me one. Boom. Block party open, man. Block party is officially started. Uh-oh, got another one. Damn, they must run birds of a feather flock together. Okay, got another one. Gone. Okay, got another one. Damn. Well, they just came out of nowhere. The wind blew the trash in. Okay, who else I got? You are discussing to divert this attention. You should be outraged. Oh, got me another one. Okay. Okay, got another one. Damn, boy, they up in here. Boy, where they come from? I'm getting them, though. I'm knocking them down. They getting their heads knocked off over here in the comment section. Did I get another one? Let's see what you're saying. Got me another one. Yeah, man. They up in here, boy. The trolls are in here. Y'all know I got to get rid of trolls because the trolls are hoes. And keep in mind, too, fam, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these trolls are not paid to come in here and cause confusion and try to push this narrative down our throats. Yeah, fam. I wouldn't be surprised. Who else? Let me see if I can give me a couple. I need to. I think that's the most trolls I didn't and blocked in a long time. Like that was at least a good 7 or 8 of them. If I can get to 10, let me see if I can get to 10 right quick. See if I can get to 10. If I can get to 10, man. Damn, where y'all at? I know y'all somewhere. Don't be trying to run now. Stay in here. Stand on it. Got me. There go one. There go 9. Okay, one more. Give me at least one more. Give me at least one more. The voice say, you blocking people that don't agree with you? First of all, let me explain something to you. That little old statement that you just made, blocking people that don't agree with me, that's a defense mechanism that people use to come on your platform and talk reckless and try to get away with it. No, you're not going to be able to do that around here. You're going to come over here and you're going to act like you got some damn sense, or you're going to get blocked. If you know me, then you already know that I don't mind people disagreeing with me. That's why I ask y'all to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down all the time. And it varies whether people agree or not. I don't get any extra points of nothing by people agreeing with me. In fact, I don't even grow when people agree with me. I grow when people don't agree with me and they have valid points and they can get me to look at things in a different way that I might not normally look at them. So I'm always open to thinking outside of the box and having an objective mindset. So I'm always open to that. But if you come on here with some disrespect, I'm going to block your raggedy ass. You ain't going to get no action over here. So you ain't going to be able to play that game with me like, well, you don't like people to disagree with it. If you got to go. Nah, everybody that know me, everybody that follow, everybody that come on this platform already know how it go. There ain't one person on this platform that has agreed with everything that I've said. And some of y'all have been following me since I've been on YouTube, and that's since the end of 2016. So now you can't use child psychology on a grown man. You're going to come on here like you got some damn sense, or I'm going to block your raggedy ass. It's as simple as that. You're not coming on here to cause confusion. Some of y'all like to go to people's platforms and just cause confusion. Y'all just like to jump in the platform. Most of y'all don't even know what's going on. Y'all just jump, y'all see a title and start typing. Y'all jump in and just start talking crazy. You ain't gonna be able to do that over here. Go somewhere else. Real says, yo, Willie, would you be shocked if it turns out that Jay-Z did do it? Nothing shocks me. Would I be surprised? Yes. It wouldn't shock me, but I would be surprised. I mean, I survived Fifth Ward. I survived the real concrete jungle. You know what I'm talking about? I survived a place where walking to the store was an adventure. So it's going to be hard to shock me, but I would be surprised. Got another. Man, that's 11 right there. This the most people I've ever blocked. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I don't think I ever blocked this many people with a Trump report. Usually, the block party start early when I put Trump in the title. I should have just put Trump in the title anyway, even though I'm talking about Jay-Z and Diddy. I should have put Trump in the title anyway, just to get a 2-for-1. Yeah, did I got another one? Got another one. BB, say it louder for the ones in the back. That's what they do, fam. They be thinking they can. One time, I'm gonna tell you, a long time ago, it's about 200 of them came into the comments. It could have been more than that. About 300 of them came, and boy, I just took my time blocking every last one of their asses. I blocked every last one of them because that's how they try to do. They try to hit you, just hit you back to back to back to back to back to back to back, and I just. Uh, 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 even when I ended the live, I went back and just kept blocking them, kept blocking them, kept blocking them. Because fam, here go the thing. I believe in nipping it in the bud. Because they coming back. So if they get away with it once, they're gonna get away with it twice. Also, you got to set the tone. If they come on here and they see people talking crazy, acting crazy, acting a fool, the trolls feed off that. They're going to do the same thing. Then it's going to get out of control. So that's why when people are on here being disrespectful and saying all kind of crazy things, I just block them right off the rip. So I ain't got to deal with them no more. And so they don't persuade anybody else to act a damn fool. Anna Martinez. Salute. Christine R. Jay-Z said, if you really think I did it, if you really accusing me of something like that, file a criminal complaint. Q Lee, what up? Yeah, Jay-Z dropped a statement. If y'all didn't check out the statement, I'll run it back. I'm going to run this statement back. Here's Jay-Z's official statement. Following the lawsuit that accused him of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl with Diddy. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Bugsby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Bugsby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by the ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes of honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, and fake physics will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Demand Sam says, you say everybody trying to get a check, but a psychic woman mentioned this last year and said this would happen. I don't know about no psychic women, but I don't believe in psychics. So I don't care what a psychic said. I think if somebody did say that this would happen, and it happened, I think that would be interesting. I think it would be worth listening, hearing it out, how this person came to this conclusion. But I don't believe in psychics. So you that damn good. Give me the numbers to that lottery if you so good. And why is it that you don't have the numbers to the lottery? You know everything else. You know about numbers. You know my age. You know the age of my daddy when he died. You know the age of the girl that I'm gonna meet. You know all of this stuff. But you don't know the numbers to the lottery. You know all of this stuff, but you ain't got the cure to cancer. You know all this stuff, but you didn't see that car coming. You just got ran over. Some of these people, fam, these so-called psychics and stuff, they be connected. They're connected to law enforcement. They're connected to people in the media, and they do research and they play off people's emotions, especially when there's a death, when you're going to see them because you're trying to get some information about, and you're trying to get at peace because of the death of a loved one, or you're trying to find love, right? Man, them people will exploit the hell out of you. Now, for anybody that do believe in psychics and witchcraft and all that stuff, I ain't finna argue with you. Believe it. If that would make you sleep good, believe it, believe it, believe it. If that puts you at peace, I'm not gonna try to get you off your square. Believe it. I'm just telling you, I don't believe it. Somebody said, who said Willie taking up for Jay-Z? YouTube barbecue. Man, I don't have to take up for Jay-Z, man. Jay-Z, as you saw or you heard in that statement, is more than capable of taking up for his damn self. Jay-Z got more resources than me. Jay-Z resources are so good, he takes up for other people who are A-listers. Jay-Z don't need my help. So Jay-Z said, so if Jay-Z, Tony Bugsby say he has video. He got video. Feds say they got video. If Jay-Z is guilty of anything, well, he's probably on a video. If not, are y'all gonna have the same amount of energy in saying that you were wrong to accuse that man? Are you gonna say that you're wrong? Are you gonna say that you were wrong? Are you gonna have that same energy? Because I will. If I'm wrong, I'll say I have the exact same energy. Serena Santiago says, Willie D, you are an A-lister. Yeah, well, yeah, hey, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I'm just speaking on the people that he helped. You know what I'm saying? He's helped, a lot of people, A-listers and people who are not even on the list. And he don't need my help. Jay-Z got a machine at work. He don't need my help. And he's maintaining his innocence. If he's really innocent, time will tell. What I want to know is, for those who say that I am defending Jay-Z, why are you not defending him? How about that? How about that? Yeah, and I'm defending Jay-Z. Hold on, let me get this thing off camera for any of y'all who want to share it, because I know some of y'all really hate Jay-Z and y'all really want to show your audience, look at Willie D defending Jay-Z. Look at him. Yeah, let me give you exactly what you're looking for. Hold on. Let me get rid of this thing. Yeah, I'm defending him based on the Jay-Z that I know. The person that I know would never do something like that. So yes, I'm defending Jay-Z. Willie D is defending Jay-Z. Willie D does not believe that Jay-Z violated a 13-year-old girl. Willie D does not believe that. Now, what makes your assessment of the situation more valuable than mine? What makes your opinion stronger than my opinion or more valid than my opinion? You got your opinion that you think he's guilty. I got my opinion that he's not guilty. Now, what makes you right and me wrong? Some of y'all hate Jay-Z so much. Look at this dude. He hates Jay-Z so much, he got a Jay-Z handle. His handle is, hold on, where is it? Jay-Z is guilty. That's his handle. Man, how can you be so demented that that your whole identity is wrapped up in another man's downfall? Do you understand how warped you got to be like that? Let me get them on out of here, fam. Do you know how warped you got to be to make your handle, to put another man's handle in your name? I mean, to put another man's name in your handle. Your handle is supposed to represent you or what you do. It's supposed to be closely identified with your brand, with who you are. He's telling us he is, Jay-Z is guilty. That's what he wake up every day to. That's what he thinks. That's his life. Another man's downfall is his life. Hopefully he ain't got children or she ain't got children because they have nothing to offer. Now, here's the thing too, fam. Y'all like to talk about how black folks always getting the short end of the stick and how these people view black people as guilty and how you're innocent until proven guilty. So Jay-Z don't get the same consideration because he's a billionaire? Oh, he not like us because he got money. I'm just looking for the consistency in it, fam. I'm saying based on the way the man moved, fam, based on the way he moved, I'm saying I don't think he did it. Based on the way Diddy moved, based on the way he moved, based on his history, I'm not sure if he's guilty of a lot of the things that he's being accused of. I'm not sure. Now, you want absolute? I can't give you absolute because I'm not sure. I was not there. I was there to see the Cassie video, and I do know without a doubt he's guilty of violating Cassie. All of these other people, I'm not sure. Now, I know that's not good enough for you because you're the prosecutor and you need a conviction. I'm not sure. Based on Jay-Z's character, the way he moves, I don't think he did what he's being accused of doing based on his character, based on the way he moves, based on the little I know about him, based on the people that I know who knows him better than I do. I don't think he's guilty. Now, what the hell makes your opinion more valuable than my opinion? Why are you so angry about my opinion, but I'm not so angry about yours? Your opinion, let you tell it, your opinion can get my friend locked up for life. Seem like I should be more angry. There's a lot of uh, there's a lot of bigots in the comments tonight, and they got to go. I ain't got time to click on all y'all profiles. So if you come off like a bigot, if you sound like one, if the texture of your comment looks like one, I'm just gonna block you. I ain't got time to be clicking on all this ignorant stuff that y'all saying. I ain't got time for that. Somebody said Jay-Z is no angel. You said that like you are. You said that like you know an angel. Ain't none of us know angels. Support the passport, brother says. Just hold your opinions. hold on. Let me get this right. Where is it? And let them tell you. Hold on. Just hold your opinions and let him tell his y'all. And let him tell his y'all. Hold your opinions. No, you don't have to hold your opinions. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear your opinions. Like I say, whether you agree with me or not, I want to hear your opinions. You know, because I'm looking at these things, these issues from all different directions. Y'all saw how I cut and diced that situation with United Health, with the United Healthcare CEO. I'm looking at all directions. I'm not just looking at what the media put in front of me. I'm looking at this thing from all directions, all possibilities. So, for those of you who say he guilty, all right, tell me why. Give me something plausible, though. Give me something plausible. What up, Sean Lunatic? What it do? Corey Palmer says, Rihanna said on national TV that Jay-Z told her she would have to go out the window if she didn't sign his contract. And y'all believe he was serious. Let's just say she said that. Let's just say she did say that. Y'all really believe that Jay-Z was serious about throwing that woman out of the window. So y'all ain't got no room for somebody telling a joke or being funny. Y'all didn't see, y'all just don't joke about that type of stuff, right? Right? That's something you just shouldn't joke about that. You just don't joke. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'm not apologizing, fam, for not hating Jay-Z. I'm not going to apologize for not hating Jay-Z. I'm not going to apologize for not hating Jay-Z. And Jay-Z don't owe me nothing. Jay-Z ain't never put a nickel in my pocket. And furthermore, I don't need a nickel from Jay-Z. I don't need nothing from Jay-Z. I got my own money. I got my own thing. I don't need nothing from Jay-Z or no other man on this planet. I made my own way. I got my own stuff. So my opinions are my opinions. Sold, not for sale. Right. Who was that? Mr. VPK. Talking like I know everybody's business. I don't. And I try my best not to know everybody's business. It ain't my business. I really don't care like that. I wish the best for everybody who wish the best for me. If not, if you was just an open enemy, then I hope you fall off a cliff. I hope you ran smack dead into a moving train. I don't give a damn what happened to you. But just in general, I wish the best for people. I hope that whatever relationship you in, you go the distance. Man, I hope that you have a great relationship with your children. I like seeing stuff like that. I like to see fathers who have a great relationship with their children and mothers and grandparents and loving on the kids and the kids being respectful of their parents and the mama and the daddy hooking up and building generational wealth and passing it on down. Man, I like seeing stuff like that. And the only way I care about the business side is if I'm doing business with you. But other than that, your business is your business. It ain't my business. I cover the news. So if your business fall off in the news, I might cover it if it becomes news, but I'm not going digging in your business. I don't care like that. You got something going on with your woman, y'all celebrities, y'all doing y'all thing. I find out something. I'm not coming on the damn internet talking, yeah, so here's what's happening, man. Check this out. Well, I don't give a damn like that. I don't care like that, man. Now, if your business y'all put it out there and it end up in the news, and we see the headline, old girl trying to hit up buddy for $30 million, or old buddy trying to hit up old girl for 21 million a month. We need to talk about that because there's a story there that all of us can learn something from. So when I talk about celebrity business or whatever business, it's got to be relatable to my audience, something where that has a lesson in it. I'm not talking just to gossip, just to be talking people business. I don't do all of that. That's for them girly boys. You know, they care like that. I don't. So it ain't my business. I don't know everything that Jay-Z got going on. All I know is what I see, what I hear in the media. That's all I know. I think he still owns Tidal. I heard something about selling it or something. I know he still works for the NFL. I know he worked with the NFL. I know he with Rock Nation. I don't know who signed the Rock Nation. I don't know how many, I don't know who's on their roster. I don't know none of that. I don't know how much bread he got. Ain't my business. I hope he get more bread. With however much bread he got, I hope he gets some more. I hope he get a whole lot more. At least he put the money to good use. At least he used it to help others. Whereas a whole lot of these dudes, they get their money, it's all about them. I'm not concerned like that, man. If it makes the news, if it becomes newsworthy, I'll talk about it. But other than that, man, it ain't my business who Jay-Z's son is and who he claiming and who he ain't claiming. What I look like, I'm a man myself. What I look like being preoccupied with what another man claiming, what child another man is claiming, and what man, that ain't my business. This internet that messed a lot of you so-called men up. It messed y'all up in the head because y'all think y'all need to know everybody's business. Man, what he said. What he said, man, he looking like that. Man, yeah, he just bought this here. Well, I know he got a house over here. Well, yeah, man, yeah, yeah, man. That's my time, fam. I'm done. I appreciate y'all joining the live, fam. If I offended anybody, suck it up, buttercup. That's my time, fam. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.